Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's webinar on running effective organizations, tracking your transformation journey. I'll soon be handing over to our consultants at Orgvue, Saugat, Dawadi, and Akhil, Chauhan. Before I do, remember you can drop questions in the chat at any time. We won't be able to respond during the presentation, but we'll follow up afterwards. Also, expect a survey after the webinar. Please take a moment to complete it so we can keep on delivering relevant and valuable content. Thank you. And now over to Saugat and Akhil. Enjoy the webinar.
Thank you so much for taking the time to attend our webinar today. My name is Saugat Dawadi, and I'll be talking about why tracking your transformation is important, and my colleague Akhil Chauhan will be bringing it to life in Orgvue. So we're also going to talk about why implementing a tracking and monitoring process will set you up for success. So first, most of you attending this webinar might be HR professionals, and we might be seeing a lot of organizational change within our companies, as well as hear about changes in other organizations. It's pretty evident that there's a high volume of organizational change going on, and according to a recent study conducted by Deloitte, CEOs report an average of over 3 large-scale initiatives either being prepared for or undertaken at any one time. So in addition to these large-scale initiatives, there are multiple smaller-scale initiatives going on in different parts of the organization. And if you're involved in your company's leadership or involved with HR, you might also be a part of preparing for or actually in the middle of such an initiatives in your own organization. We know that continual org design is very important for an organization to align business strategy with changes in an ever-changing world, and to ensure that there's improved efficiency, productivity, adaptability, and improvement in our organization, which is why we see so many organizational changes, initiatives taking place at any one point. However, despite this high volume, a majority of these initiatives fail. So according to a 2023 study conducted by McKinsey, 77% of organizational transformations either stall or fail, which begs us to ask the question, what causes these initiatives to fail? Well, it's difficult to pinpoint the exact reasons why they might fail, but it might be because there's an insufficiently high aspiration at the start, or lack of engagement within the organization, or underdeveloped data standards. Most of these undertakings are based on a strategic plan at the start, but it's difficult to monitor whether your designs are actually aligned to the plan or not while the transformation is going on. To take it a step further, there are many decisions taken on people and positions, but it's very difficult to track whether those decisions were implemented in the right time frame or not. So instead of asking why 77% of these org redesigns might fail, let's ask what separates the 23% from the pack. Well, one common trait we have noticed is that the successful transformations are much better at tracking. And there are 4 elements of tracking we see that are most useful. So tracking helps you understand your historical data and context of why your organization is embarking on a transformation project. And if you understand where you've been, you can understand what things you got right and what things you can improve upon, so that you can learn and reflect and use those learnings in your future decisions. Tracking also helps you understand where your organization currently is and compare it to your future state budget, and understanding where you currently are also allows you to chart an accurate course to where you want to be and plan where you're going. So successful transformations can plan where they're going by estimating where their current design decisions take them in the future state, and also have an ability to proactively identify the course that they're going to take, see exactly where they're off course during the course of the initiative, and course correct reactively so that they can ensure that they get to their desired end state in terms of their cost and savings target. Quite simply, tracking your transformation can be the difference between success and failure, because there is a need for data-backed execution to reach the envisioned future state of different organizations.